Minecraft. It's changed a lot over these years. But this update might be the strangest one yet. Because wait, this is not Minecraft. This is Minefun. And somehow, my friend GlitchHunter managed to turn Minefun into Minecraft. He made a texture pack that replaces Minefun's texture with Minecraft ones. And the result is insane. Because the texture pack is actually not the only thing that's happening to Minefun right now. Recently, the game has been changing in ways most players don't even realize. There are mods, custom games, entirely new systems being added, and the whole website might look completely different in the near future. So I decided to try it all out myself. So GlitchHunter basically went through Minefun and started replacing every single texture one by one from Minecraft. Grass, stone, ores, wood, everything block by block. And when you actually start playing with it, it's kind of confusing. Because your brain keeps telling you that you're playing Minecraft. You open the Minefun menu, you see a Minefun map, and suddenly you remember this isn't Minecraft at all. It's just Minefun wearing a Minecraft disguise. And the craziest part is, the pack is still not finished. New textures keep getting added, which means Minefun keeps looking closer and closer to Minecraft over time. But if this was the only change happening to Minefun right now, this video would not exist. Visuals are just the beginning. Minefun actually has mods now. One of the biggest ones right now is called the Celestar mode. It's basically a bundle of different tools all packed together. Things like zoom, custom crosshair, keystrokes, a clear screen, and a bunch of small features that makes the game feel smoother to play. They're not huge changes on their own, but once you start using them, the whole game suddenly feels much more customizable. It almost feels like Minefun is slowly becoming its own version of modded Minecraft. And even that isn't the biggest thing happening to Minefun right now. The biggest change isn't texture packs or mods. It is custom game modes. Soon, players will actually be able to create their own game modes. Which means Minefun isn't just a set of game modes anymore. It's slowly becoming a platform. People are already experimenting with this. For example, I made a rising lava mode, and someone else created a Simon Says game. And the craziest part is that you do not need to know coding to make these. The admins actually encourage people to use ChatGPT to help write its codes. They were providing prompts that you can give to ChatGPT if you don't know where to start, which means pretty much anyone can start making their own game modes. And once this fully releases, Minefun could look very different from where it is today. So, naturally, I had to try this all out myself in actual gameplay. Skywars, bedwars, survival, and playing with Minecraft textures makes this feeling extremely familiar. At first, your brain just assumes you're playing Minecraft, and then you start noticing Minefun maps, the menus, the mechanics, and then you remember this is a different game. With the mods running in the background, everything feels smoother. Zooming in during fights, setting your keystrokes, adjusting your crosshair, small things, but they make big difference. once you get used to them. And honestly, the combination of everything is what makes things interesting. Minecraft style textures, Minefun gameplay, and a bunch of new tools being added at the same time. All of this is just the beginning, because with texture packs, mods, custom games being added, the entire Minefun platform is starting to change. The homepage itself is expected to look completely different once custom games fully rolls out. Instead of choosing from a few official modes, players will be able to explore game modes made by the community, which means Minefun could eventually have hundreds of completely different experiences. And there are more things being worked upon behind the scenes. Things like social platforms just for Minefun players, where people can share creations, discover new mods, and interact with the community. So, when you put everything together, the texture packs, the mods, the custom games, all the upcoming features, it really feels like Minefun is entering a completely new phase. Honestly, this might be the golden age of Minefun. If you actually want to try this yourself, it's surprisingly simple. For the texture pack, first join the Discord server. The link will be in the comments. Inside the server, you can download the texture pack script. After that, you'll need a browser extension called Tamper Monkey if you're on Chrome. Other browsers have similar extensions that work the same way. Then, you just import the script into the extension and install it. You'll also need to enable developer mode and user injected code in Chrome's settings. After that, reload Minefun and boom, suddenly the whole game looks like Minecraft. Mods work in the similar way, but instead of getting it from the Discord server, you can download them from websites like minefun.social or celestarminefun.github.io. Once you install them through one extension, they'll start working the next time you load the game. Even crazier is the fact this is all happening at the same time. Minecraft textures made by my friend GlitchHunter, mods that make things more customizable, players creating their own game modes, and an entire platform that might look completely different in the near future. Minefun started out as a simple Minecraft-style browser game, but now it's slowly turning into something much bigger. And if everything being worked upon right now actually releases, this might only be the beginning of a legend.